it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
Hello. Nails still looking sharp.
I know. They actually look so cute. But I have to get them redone before I go to Mallorca, which means I probably have to go on
that's
Monday.
coming up so fast.
I know. I keep
I
forgetting.
haven't had my nails done in, some would say months.
That's crazy.
So I'm a millionaire.
I was going to say, wow, she's rich, guys.
It's hard to get back into it once you haven't done it in a long time.
Have you done it since you've moved?
No.
See,
I mean, I got my toes done, but that doesn't count.
yeah, you got to find a place. You know what I mean? They're too
I love it.
long for me to go to.
See,
Mallorca.
that's a humble brag to me when people are like, my nails are a little too long. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry your nails are so thick and healthy.
They're so thick and healthy. I think they grow so fast. Just kidding. But like looking at the calendar, that's like such a
When do you leave?
girl thing. I leave on next Friday. Next Friday. So if I get them done Monday the 16th, they'll still be fresh through Mallorca and also for my half Ironman. So, which is
and that's girl math.
That's literally girl math. The girl calendar. Someone should make a post about that.
The girl calendar. I think it's similar to the cycle of a
The
period.
lunar. Yes.
Even though guys get their nails done.
Yeah, they do. I'll probably do a pink chrome that just like feels right.
That feels on brand.
That feels right. Yeah.
It'll just match with everything.
Exactly. So yeah, Mallorca is next week. It's a week earlier than I went last year, which like isn't going to make that much of a difference. But I'm like, it's kind of cold there. Like it's climate wise, it's like very similar to LA, except for it is hotter than fuck in LA right now. It was 92 yesterday.
So annoying. So annoying.
It's like a little too hot. You know what I mean?
No,
it's like,
I know what you mean. Like if you don't get your workout done in the morning, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, and I did mine last night. Like, and the sun sets late now, which is great. But I went at like 4:30, and I was like, "This is the heat of the day." And I was making my ice cream.
Oh my god!
In my
yeah.
pack,
That's
as
so
you guys
cool.
saw.
I haven't seen the video yet.
Michelle,
Did it taste good?
okay, yeah. So guys, you probably saw
Wait,
this
hold
on
on.
Instagram. Yeah,
I have to say this real fast before I forget.
tell me.
And because I need to hear the ice cream. So I need to whore out my friend. No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. But we were texting using that verbiage. So my friend Julia here, she's doing a trail Ragnar in Arkansas in like a month. And she needs somebody to join her team because they're one person short. So if you're in the area,
Oh my God.
people are I like don't know the area, but I'm like pretending like I do. So people are going to be driving from St. Louis. You could also fly, but it's not that big of a drive. Or if you're anywhere around the area,
Wait, to where?
Want
Where
to
is
do
it?
Ragnar? It's apparently in Arkansas,
Oh, Arkansas. Okay.
a state I know nothing about.
Yeah, I know. Walmart. I think.
What do you mean? Walmart comes from Arkansas,
I think.
or there's just a lot of Walmart locations?
I think it comes
Or
from
both.
Arkansas. I think there's like
I
a
believe
thing.
you.
Is it Arkansas? It's like one of those, whatever, those like states like can't. I think it's Arkansas, and like they have all these gravel bike races there because like Walmart. I don't know. There's
Sponsors
like
it?
they're like connected to like the cycling community, so they like put all these gravel roads in so that everyone would come to Arkansas to
Oh
like
my
ride
God.
their bikes because
Tourism. Apparently they have trails too.
apparently.
I was like, I thought Arkansas was flat. I know nothing. But if you want to join the Ragnar, it's the same loop or maybe a variation of it. It's trail. You don't like go on a bus. You camp.
Oh, it's cool.
Like,
oh my
it's
God.
glamping. I mean, it would be perfect for you if you're around.
Oh, I'll be like home in Ohio,
Carolyn
which isn't that
comes.
far from Arkansas. I don't think. Actually, it's probably kind of far.
Shut up.
Closer than California.
Do you want to do it?
Well, yeah, kind of.
So if you want to
actually.
do it, hit us up.
Yes. Oh my God, that's so fun. I didn't know they had trail Ragnars. How
I know.
fun. That's so much more fun than a road one. I've never done one, but
See, I don't know. The trail one, I just wouldn't sleep. I would
No,
not sleep in
same.
the tent.
I mean, I'd be too
Be
excited.
grouchy.
Oh, yeah.
You can't like stop at like a cute, like I was gonna say a cute Subway and get a sandwich. I think you got to bring
So
your
cute.
stuff, you know.
Oh,
But
that's
I mean,
true.
I think I would get a lot more competitive because if you're doing the same loop,
Yeah.
not like competitive with the team, but just like competitive with against the other teams.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense because when you're doing the road, I did one in Vegas.
Yeah.
You're competitive with like one or two people that you pass your kills, but I feel like trail would just be a little bit more like, yeah.
Especially if it's like a loop. Oh, I don't know how long the loop is, but I feel like you'd like see people more, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think it's 6-ish, 7-ish miles.
Oh,
I'm
that's a big
completely
loop.
making it up. 5 miles. In between
Okay,
5
still a
and
big
6.
loop. That's fun though. Ugh,
I know.
Shout out to
Don't get
Arkansas.
lost. Shout out. Anyway, going back to the ice cream. So you made ice cream in your pack. You did a trail run.
Yes. So you guys have probably seen this on Instagram, but people started making butter. I was telling this to Jordan. I was like, yeah, people are dumping like heavy cream into their like running packs and making butter, but I like didn't
So
specify that it's like in a Ziploc bag. It just sounded like they're just pouring butter, like heavy cream straight into the bag. But
I mean, that's what they would have done before they had Ziploc bags.
that's true. That's how they made butter back in the day. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's like so genius. And the girl who like posted the first video is like hella viral, like getting interviewed by news outlets. And I'm like, God damn it, why didn't I think of this first? Like that is so fucking smart. But anyway, everyone's doing it. And I was like, instead of butter, I'm gonna try to make ice cream because it's the same principle. You just gotta shake the fuck out of it. So
Exactly.
I literally just like, it's a cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You mix that shit up in a Ziploc. And then in another Ziploc, you put ice and then ice cream salt, which is like more coarse.
Ice cream salt? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's just
coarser. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what
It's
it
like
does.
a
It's just like-
very, very thick sea salt.
yes, it's like something with science with the ice and the salt that makes it like, I don't know. But put the cream mixture in the ice bag, wrap that bitch up all in a towel, stuck it in my pack. Went for a run, and I was like, I made all this content, before, and I was like, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed. So, it was like, so I did a little trail run. It was so hot, and the ice was melting like down my back, and then I'm like chafed on my back too. It's like,
Oh.
this better be worth it. So I finished. I took the bag out, and it was still pretty liquidy. But then I opened the bag, and
what the
half
butter
of it
people
was
say.
like frozen solid.
Did
It was ice cream.
you
in a shell,
bring
and I
an
brought-
ice pack? Or sorry,
brought-
an ice pack to like keep it in a
Well, I was
thingy?
gonna eat. I knew I was gonna just like eat it right then. There wasn't that much, but
Okay.
I brought cones and an ice cream.
Did you put sugar in it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I don't know if I said that.
Okay, you may have said that, but I was just thinking, I'm like, that would just be like
It would just
very
be butter.
thick- Yeah, you're like, damn it, I meant to do ice cream.
Just made butter. And I brought a little cone, and then I scooped it, and it was delicious and wonderful, and ate it after the run. I can't believe it worked because it was so hot. But
I
yeah,
love that. That's
was
so
so fun.
freaking cool.
it was
Also,
it's
how
science.
satisfying. It's like,
It's pretty satisfying.
we're going back. This is the equivalent of our parents having a garden in the backyard,
You're right.
I would say.
It is. It's the same thing.
This is how we get in touch with nature.
No, literally, and like I live in an apartment, so I can't have a garden in the backyard. Like I have to do this.
Do you like to
So,
garden?
I
Hypothetically?
yes, I think so. Hypothetically, I've never. I mean, my mom did it when I was growing up, and then I was always like, oh, one day I'm gonna have a garden. And then every time we like looked at houses, Jordan and I'd be like envisioning where the garden would go. But then we're like, we can't afford a house, so no gardens for me. But I can make ice cream in my back.
No, I mean, debatably better.
Debatably better. So, yeah, no, my back's all chafed up, but you know what? It was worth it. So for the content,
For the content, for the nourishment.
for the nourishment.
Define all chafed up. Are you talking about like a little like chafe mark or
like a little
also,
chafe mark. It's not
with
that bad.
I have always had so many problems with running packs. Like I've gone through
Yeah.
so many over the years. I mean, Nathan and I, like, we know each other, like we like
Yeah.
each other, but like we beef. Sometimes
Yeah.
like my handheld is Nathan, fine. My
Oh, wait,
pack.
same.
Actually, I got this pack from not to sound like pretentious and cool, but this guy from France told me
Oh.
about this brand
Okay.
that's from France, and I had never heard of it. I don't remember, and all my stuff is in here. So, anyways,
Oh, yeah.
I like that pack, but it's like a company from France that's kind of small. But what do you wear, Nathan, right?
Well, this is some tea. I'm glad you brought it up. I have a new one coming in the mail today. So mine was Solomon, and I got it last year. I think we talked about it
Solomon.
when I was training for the marathon. It's not bad. Like it is pretty comfortable. I think it was wet yesterday, and that's why I think that's why it chafed. But it's like fine, except for this is so gross. It's got like zippers on the front for like gels, obviously.
All of my
And-
zippers rusted and don't close, by the way. You too?
I was literally going for a trail run a couple weeks ago, and I was like meeting my friend Phil. I'm already running late because we're meeting. That was the one I was meeting at like 6 a.m. I'm
Yeah.
like trying to get the zipper closed, rip the zipper
Nope.
off. Now it doesn't zip. And then he's like, well, you could probably talk to Solomon and get a new one. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of admin. But I like need the pocket. So I was like,
Right.
I guess I'll just buy a new one. And well, here's the thing. I was like,
Oh my God.
I shouldn't buy a new one because they're expensive. But Lululemon has a pink one.
Oh, you should definitely get that one.
I don't know how like legit it is because it's Lululemon, but like it looks, the reviews are good. It looks cute and it looks like it's got all the pockets I need. And
I'm
it's
actually
pink.
beefing again with Lulu, which I
tell
feel
me
like
why.
in our entire podcast, it's like we love Lulu, we question Lulu.
Yeah, it's okay to beef.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah.
Like I beef with Solomon, I beef with
Yeah.
Nathan, now Lulu. Like obviously we talked about the sports bra or the issues with the lack of pockets, but I because I don't, oh my God, a cardinal. Like I'm literally looking at a cardinal right now. There's cardinals here, right?
Yeah, that's the state bird of Ohio. Fun
No
fact.
way.
There's a lot of cardinals.
And the baseball team here is called
It's
the
so funny,
Cardinals.
like
I've
seeing
never seen one.
California people getting so excited about. I'm like, there's like hella fucking cardinals in Ohio. Also, side note, deer in California. Whenever I'm like bike rides with my California friends, if there's a deer, everyone's like, "Oh my God!" And when they like
Okay,
stop
that's a
and take
SoCal
pictures,
thing.
it is.
I think it's embarrassing.
Oh yeah,
because I'm a
NorCal.
NorCal girl,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, those are like dogs.
No,
Wow, it's
same,
so
yeah.
beautiful. Sorry to get off. I also saw a
God,
blue
no.
jay the other day on the phone, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, Mom, it's a blue jay.
Ohio, guys, the Midwest. No, I mean, great birds. Like
be
if you're trying to get into birding, Michelle, I mean, could not recommend it enough.
Also, look at Napa looking at the birds.
Oh my God, her ears. They're like
She's
upside
like-
down. She's like,
The entire podcast, she's just staring. If you're watching on Spotify, you can see. Anyways, going back to Lulu. I have not thrown away some of the shorts that I got like circa 10 years ago because
same.
at what cost?
No,
I
yeah.
was looking at the way they do the zipper in the back of the ones
Yeah.
that I used to get. It's downgraded so much.
really?
And you know the little like pack that everybody has, the black one?
What do you mean pack?
The little like Lulu pack that like all the girlies have. The little like duffel.
Oh, the
what's it
fanny
called?
pack.
The fanny pack.
Oh, I've got
you know
like
that
three
one?
of them. Yeah, girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That quality has downgraded like crazy. And I have an old one and a new one. So I think I need to do a video showing like the
Yes.
differences. Because it's like the zipper goes from this cool material to like plastic. And
Wait.
it's like not as durable. And
No,
I'm
you're
like,
so-
you can't charge
you're
more
so
and make
right.
it worse.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the same pair of shorts that you have.
Yeah.
I forget which ones they are, but
The
like
speed ups,
literally
yeah?
from 10 years ago, they're like not even black. They're like faded from like the washing machine.
Yeah, they're like light gray now.
And I still wear them like every time, like literally every day.
They're way better.
There's like holes in them, but the zipper, I'm going to look after this at my fanny pack in those shorts because they are literally like 10 years old.
No, it's shocking.
I mean, they've lasted
But-
for 10 years. So obviously they were doing something right.
Oh, hopefully the pack is a little bit better, but just fair warning.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
I know.
I'm going to be so upset.
The moral of the story is we just need to be washing our packs more so the zippers
Oh.
don't like corrode.
Oh, wait. Actually, Michelle, I made a funny reel, which
Oh
by
my
the time
God.
this comes out, I'll probably have posted it, but no one fucking copied me. It's kind of like, it's like, okay,
So intense. Okay.
don't you fucking copy me. I'm like, at low key, it's like kind of inappropriate, but it's not, but it feels inappropriate. So I was like, yesterday after the run, it was all salty from the ice cream salt because it kind of like leaked, you know? And I was like, oh, I should wash this pack, even though, I mean, I'm still going to use it. So anyway, I was like, oh, you know what a funny reel would be? Because I did this with my helmet once. It's like, pro tip, take a shower with your bike helmet on. And I'm like in the shower, like with my helmet, cleaning it.
Yeah.
So I took my clothes off and I put just my vest on. And I'm in the shower, like scrubbing it with a loofah. And it's like moderately inappropriate, but it's like literally not at all because everything is very covered.
You could do that like the
I should.
put those features on like near your boobs and your butt.
Because people, well, it just shows literally from the bottom. You can't see there. I let me show my stomach, and I'm like, I show more than this when I'm just like in like a sports bra and shorts. So I feel like people are gonna be like, oh, because like you can see in between my boobs that area.
Lol
but
to
I
the
don't have
tripod.
cleavage. People are gonna be like making fun of me because I don't have any boobs. They're gonna be like, where's your cleavage? Also, real quick,
Jordan walks in the bathroom and he's just like, "What are you doing in here right now?"
just like naked but with a vest on.
With the pack on.
You love it.
In
That's his
with a
king.
camera.
Yeah, with the camera filming myself inside the shower. I saw TikTok last night where this girl was like, she's like, I just realized that there's girls out there who don't have to wash underneath their boobs. And I was like, that's me. I didn't realize people needed, I never thought about that. People have to like lift their boob up to clean underneath. I don't have there's no underneath in mine. So
There's no wonder. I mean,
There's
the
no,
more I
like-
think about it, I go so fast and
Yeah, you
it's
just-
not about speed. If anything, it shouldn't be about speed.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like when you grow up in California, you really think about water.
That's
Like
true.
when somebody leaves the sink on, I'm like,
Like, ah.
But I was
Yeah.
doing the dishes and because of course the dishwasher broke here, this Airbnb, man. And I was doing the dishes by hand. Like I lived in the 1920s.
Disgusting.
And wait, what was the point of the story?
Boobs. Under boob. Washing underneath your boob.
Oh yeah, I left the sink on while I was doing the dishes, and I was like, "Wait a minute, we don't do this in California." But I didn't have like a water bowl, and then I was freaking out. So I need to Google more about the water usage in Missouri. But when I'm taking a shower, I usually go fast, and so I'm just like shink. But like I don't like pick up my boob and go delicately touch the under.
I guess if like you have like really, really big boobs, they're like
they're
really
not that big.
I've never had a just like I'm just feeling my boob right now. There's nothing, there's no overlap. It's just, you know what I mean? There's no fold. Like I've never had like under boob sweat. I always feel self-conscious not wearing a bra, no matter what, even though I like know people can't tell. Like if I'm in like a t-shirt just walking around, I'm like everyone's staring at them. They're jiggling all around. I'm like, no, they're not.
I had such a bad phase in my 20s not wearing a bra.
Really? I hate wearing a bra. Why do we wear
believe I did
bras?
that.
Who invented that? Why is like let us
Well, when I don't wear a bra for an extended period of time, which like doesn't happen very often, my boobs will hurt. Like I'll have like
really?
I'll be sore.
Damn.
So that's why probably.
Yeah. It wasn't just
Can
the
you imagine
men.
running without a sports bra?
No. That would, I mean, I don't really have that many big boobs, but like
Would you question.
hurt.
Would you rather run without a sports bra or I don't know the equivalent. I was gonna say naked, but like
that's intense.
that's when you're trying to escape a situation. What would the equivalent of not running with a sports bra be?
Ooh. Okay. Run without a sports bra or
Okay.
just have bad sports bra chafing.
Every time you ran.
Yeah. You have to pick.
Oof,
probably rather
and then
run
the
without a bra.
scars. I mean, I would definitely take the chafing.
Really? I'm the opposite. I hate the chafing.
So you
I'll
would
just deal
run
with-
without a bra every time
Yeah.
you ran?
Probably.
See, an advantage.
And then
Another
I could start,
advantage.
and then I'd get so many likes
Think
on
of the money you'd
Instagram.
save.
Everyone would be like, wow, look at those things. Those tiny little things. Bouncing up and
viral.
down.
Oh, so you're at the LA Marathon. We need to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Wait, I have the smoke detector story. Do you want to hear that before?
yeah. Was this
So fucking
was
dumb,
this
Michelle.
the one of the one that was
Oh my God.
outside?
So we covered that on the pod, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So
Oh God.
I haven't told Michelle
Still-
this yet. It's like not even that big a deal, but it's kind of funny. So yeah, you guys remember someone like left their fucking smoke detector out on the dumpster and it kept beeping and I was pissed. Okay. So on Sunday night, like Jordan left for New York and I was like in bed by 9 because he always keeps me up so late and I was like snuggled in like, ooh, I'm gonna like sleep so good. I got the whole bed. I can starfish. So like
Nice.
get into bed. It's like whatever. 10 minutes later, my smoke detector starts going off in my apartment. And they're honestly like they just installed these new ones like a couple months ago and they're honestly fucking shitty. They're like so finicky. Like the
So
one in the,
sensitive, probably.
so sensitive. Whenever Jordan showers, it goes off. If I cook, the one in the bedroom goes off every time. And there's a button you can press to turn it off. And so I like freak out because I'm like, obviously I'm not showering, nor am I cooking when I'm snuggled into bed. And it's like fire. And then it just starts beeping.
Of course,
Fire.
Jordan isn't home. It's
Yeah.
only when the guys
I
aren't home.
And I was so scared because it's so loud. So I pop out of bed and I press the button to mute it. And it's like, too much smoke detected. Beep. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, there's no smoke. And then I'm like, is there a fire? And there's no fire. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I like press it again and it stops. And I'm like, okay, that was very stressful. Also, probably a ghost. So I'm like,
Definitely
that's,
a ghost.
you know, so scary. I get back into bed 2 seconds later, it starts fucking going off again. And I'm like, this is going to be the end of my
No.
life. So I asked ChatGPT because I can't get it off the wall.
Good moment to use ChatGPT. in my
Very good
opinion.
moment,
What else
'cause
are you gonna do?
Like my mom's asleep. I can't call my, this would be a mom thing, but she's asleep. She's in Ohio. So I figure out how to get it off the wall and then like unplug it from the wiring. In
So
theory,
you're turning into the person from the building who
I'm
put it
turning into
outside.
that person. And I'm like, in theory, it's not plugged into the wiring. Why the fuck is it still going off? And I'm like, this is hell. So then ChatGPT is like, oh, there's a little thing on the back that you can turn it to deactivate it. So I do that. And then it kind of stops for a second. And I was like, okay, guess what, Michelle? It goes off
What?
again. And I was like, what's the point of having a button to deactivate it if it's not gonna? So then
It's like in its head, it's like, I'm trying to save your damn life. Listen to me.
yeah, listen to me.
You
There's
know?
a fire, bitch. Get out. And so then ChatGPT is like, okay, hold the button down for 30 to 60 seconds. Like that'll drain the battery. Like you'll be good. And I was like, all right. So I hold it and then it stops and I like put it in. I wrap it in a towel, like put it in the bathroom because I'm like, well, maybe it'll just like slowly beep a little bit more until it dies. So I get snuggled back in. At this point, it's like after 10. I was trying to go to bed early. 20 minutes later, this motherfucker goes off louder than ever before. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like pressing on the buttons. It's like pissed. I put it in a Lululemon bag and ChatGPT was like telling me not to do this, but I put it in the bag. I tied the bag. I took a hammer and I beat the living fuck.
I thought you were going to say you put it in your car.
No. Oh, that's a good idea. Because I was like, I can put it in the dumpster because everyone's going to hear it, including me. I know I smashed that bitch so hard. Pieces were flying everywhere. And then ChatGPT's like, there's like, I guess in the little like battery part, there could be like radioactive. I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care. I just smashed that bitch and then I threw it down to the dumpster. So it's like,
I did not foresee the story going in this direction.
yeah, it was very aggressive and it was like loud. And the cats were like, I was just like, die. And then we have another. So there's still the one in the bedroom. So I'm like, we have a backup. But now I have
something's
to, like,
gonna be going down.
right. So now I have to like tell the maintenance people, be like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know where the smoke detector went.
Literally got, oh my God.
Isn't that
Well,
crazy?
I feel like you felt comfortable doing that after knowing how little they cared about the one you found outside.
That's what, no, literally. I was like, the girl was
Because
like,
I can't imagine you doing that in any other scenario.
and because when I texted the landlord, she's like, you could have just thrown it away. And I was like, oh, okay. In that case,
You're
I'll
like,
beat the fuck out of it. Show who's boss.
with a hammer?
With a
I'm
fucking
sorry, you
hammer.
went full psychopath
I
mode.
did. And I had
I
to hit
didn't
it
know you
hard.
had it in you.
Like,
Did you put it on the couch to do it?
I put it on the bathroom floor. So I was like, the people below me, like, were probably like, what the fuck's going on up there?
Upstairs neighbor bullshit.
Yeah. Just your average upstairs neighbor. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. And
That's
you know,
great.
the true full circle moment. But the brand of them is called, I think it's Kibby, like Kibbe.
The brand of what?
The smoke detector. And I like ChatGPT.
You know the
like,
brand.
yeah, Chat's like, those are known to be like defective. And
Trying
then,
to save money at all costs.
I guess so. And then the next day I was cooking dinner and it went, the one in the bedroom went off and I was like, I had like PTSD. I was like, but
Like, not again.
we're good.
You're
now.
like the hammer just kind of like slowly
yeah, I'm like,
comes out.
and then it stopped.
Just like put
so.
it on your belt loop. Where the hammer belt loop.
Wear my coveralls.
Yeah,
That
put
I
it in
hate.
your Nathan. Okay, LA Marathon.
Yes.
So much to talk about.
Okay. Yeah. So I was at mile 20 cheering. I got there when I got there at a great
Elites?
time. Not the elite. Well, I think I walked up when the elites like ran past, but I didn't see them. I was there when the fast people were coming by and I stayed for like a long time. So I got to see the whole range, the whole spectrum. It was my first time spectating a race, which is
Yes.
like literally so crazy because I'm usually like, if I'm there, I'm racing it. If I'm not there, I'm like, I don't want to deal with the admin.
Or figuring out where to go, where to
parking and-
park, where to.
Okay.
It's a lot. But
It's
the
a lot.
people do it for us, so we have to do it
I
too.
know. But the people from my run club had a booth table thing
The
set up.
people.
Girl, there's a parking lot right by. It was so easy to get to. It was right off the freeway, and it was like the parking lot was right there. Like I just parked, and everything was fine. And I was like, this is so easy. So it was
No
actually
one
not that
ever
bad.
says that sentence ever in
It
LA.
was crazy because I was like, I'm not trying to go to the end, but mile 20 was interesting because like that's the worst mile. The people were dying. It was so hot.
So hot though. I remember when I ran it. God, it was a long time ago. It was like they gave warnings. They're like, "Hey," which is funny to like
Yeah.
look at like the messaging from like them and then and now. And I also think it's good to take precautions, whatever. But I just remember it was just an email saying like, "Hey, maybe
Yeah.
adjust your goal. You know, take extra
Yeah.
water, adjust your goal, wear appropriate clothing."
That happened when I ran the Disney Princess half marathon because it's Florida.
In Florida.
It's hot. It's just humid. But they were like, it's gonna be hot today. It was like, you're probably not gonna PR, and I was like, that's fine. So, okay.
Mhm.
If you guys don't know, if you're listening, obviously, I think probably everyone knows, but they allowed the runners the option to at mile 18 because the way the marathon's set up, you like go past the finish line, turn around, and come back.
I hate that setup.
No, it's
I hate that
fucking
setup
rude.
so
It's so
much.
rude, 'cause
Because
you're
you're like
like-
very old Ventura.
Yeah, because
Or
like, there's the
Mountains
finish
Beach.
line. And you're like,
One of those.
It's still
You're
6
just
miles
like,
away.
I see it, but like I gotta go. That's a really long loop.
It
Anyways,
is a long
continue.
loop. But they were like, okay, if you want to stop at mile 18 because of the heat, like you can still like cross the finish line and get a medal. And honestly, people are
This
so
is
mad.
controversial right now. This is very.
I was gonna ask.
I think we might have different takes.
Okay, I'll tell you mine.
Okay,
I
let's
wanna
hear yours, and I'll tell you mine. Okay.
Okay.
I thought about it a lot because sometimes I think people give their opinion without thinking about it enough. And I
agree.
think in this day and age, like, it's okay not to have an opinion, and
I
it's also
agree.
okay to like be like, oh, I need to like look it up a little bit more. I need to think about it, you know?
Do your research.
But I thought about it.
Same. I think my personal opinion is I could give less of a flying fuck about people taking a medal at. Okay, I think that here's my opinion. If you're calling yourself a marathoner and saying, okay, I have a few. Here's my thoughts. My thoughts. If I needed, okay, I like that they had the option to opt out instead of like going
It's so
out
nuanced.
and then going back or whatever. It's like, okay, like if you are dying at mile 18, that is
You
a
can
nice,
drop out of a race at any time, though.
That's true. But it's kind of hard if you're like, where's the SAG car? I don't know. I just thought it was like, oh, it's like, okay.
Good to give the option. Okay.
It's good to give
Like
the option, I think. But it doesn't really bother me but then it's like, don't call yourself a marathoner because you didn't run a marathon. But also, like, the people paid for the race and they paid for the medal, and I just like don't give a fuck. That's my opinion. It doesn't affect me at all. If someone else takes a medal at mile 18 of a marathon, I'm like, people are getting so mad about it. And I'm like, how does that affect your life at all? And then I saw this guy, I don't know how chronically online you've been, but some fucking asshole posted like he did like an AI picture that he like made. It's so fucking stupid, but I could probably pull it up. But
I don't think I saw this.
he's like mile 18 finisher's medal for the LA Marathon, and it was a medal, but he had like a vagina made on the medal, and then like tampons, and then like a douche.
Wait,
basically
what a
saying,
terrible
like,
human.
I know. He's like saying you're a pussy if you only knew. And I'm like, that's misogynistic and awful. And then everyone like got him canceled, and then his sponsors dropped him. He's not even fast. I like looked up his
And his
Instagram.
sponsors dropped him. Good.
Yeah, he like, and by sponsor, it's like he probably gets free gels from like this brand. I don't remember what brand it was, but it was like Hammer
the
Nutrition, I
heck?
think.
Oh my god, people are just like, Okay,
What's your thought?
Well, here's the thing. I am, just for the background before people come at me, I'm very pro participation trophy. I think it's great to give a kid a participant. You know, those people are like, what are the participation trophy? It's not something. Just like, what do you care? It
Yeah.
makes people feel good. It honestly,
Yeah.
it inspired me, and I'm like a very driven person. We've talked about this. I think we both are, but like sometimes I feel like I'm too driven, and it like really like hurts me if I don't accomplish. But like as a kid, I love the participation trophy. It's cute. It's kind of a little like accessory. You can hang it somewhere. But I think it's awesome to like just celebrate all people, and you did something. You got yourself out there. With that said, at mile 18 of a marathon, giving the option to drop out, I think is such a mental mind game. And I just can't get past it, because there's been so many races where I think your brain is just different at that point of a race.
Yeah.
And if you're given the option to like end the race early, there's been some times I might have taken that. And I think I would have gone through like a little bit of a depression post, knowing like what happens if I just would have tried, because then it also like kind of ruins like the whole mindset of those miles, regardless of the weather and like what it is. They're always hard in different ways. And if it might like hamper people signing up again, because like they feel like it's impossible. I don't know. Like it just really bothered me. It's like you're getting people at such a emotional moment, very vulnerable.
Okay,
and it's terrible. I pisses me off the more I think about it.
No, actually, that's such a good point. I didn't think about it from that angle. I think I was thinking about it more from like the people that are getting mad about it. That was like my angle, and it's just like, why do you care what other people do? But no, you're so right. The having the option to opt out when you're like at the hardest point of a marathon, I'm the same way.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
like if I saw
what
that,
if
I'd
you're just
be
having
like,
a really bad race? It's like, well, whatever. Like, and I mean, don't
Like,
get
you
me
might
wrong.
regret
I
it.
might not take the medal, because like
I probably
mentally, like
wouldn't.
it, right? It's like I'm like, I just don't deserve this,
Right.
But I might dip out early, and
No,
I mean,
same.
I don't care if you dip out early and take the medal, but I just think, like mentally, it's gonna really take a toll. It could take a toll on you. I don't want to say it will, because like if it doesn't, that's great. I'm actually jealous of your brain a little bit. I think it's Oh, it's so nuanced though.
You're so right. No, there is that aspect of like, yeah, you're not thinking clearly. You're like, okay, I can just like finish. This is too hard, and then you regret it. And like, I'm the same way as you. I've only DNF'd literally one time because my dad died. It's like, didn't really regret that, but I still felt like a little bit like, ugh, like, I can't believe but it was like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, afterwards I had no regrets at all, but it was just like in the moment I'm like, ugh, what
I think you knew though.
Yeah.
You kind of knew that was an
Going
option, not like even wanting to admit it out loud, but I think like deep in your brain, you're like, a lot's going on right now.
Yeah, exactly. And like, that was like a circumstance where, but like, I look back on there's been like two other I think two 70.3s in particular that were like just horrible. Like I got to the run, Santa Cruz 2022. We're never doing that race again, but I just was cramping so bad on the run. And then I forget the other one, but like just where I was in so much pain. And I was like, I should just like quit. Like but then I pushed through and finished. And like, whatever. It wasn't my best race. Obviously it sucked, but I'm like still glad I finished it. If I had like pulled out, I probably would have regretted it for like, I mean, not now, years later, but like at least for like months, I'd probably be like, God damn it. Why didn't I just finish?
Right. And I do think there's a little bit of a nuance with the weather. And I think if this is the thing moving forward with marathons, which I don't think it's going to be, but it could be with global warming and stuff, just know going into it, like set your expectations.
Yeah.
And also if you know the weather's going to be, I feel like this is a good tip just for training in general. If you know the weather of the race is going to be hot or cold, try to train some of your runs or some of your rides or whatever in that weather.
Yeah.
So you just know how it's gonna feel. And especially when it's like really hot, you can practice fueling more, like getting in more water, more electrolytes, like, or don't do the race.
Yeah. That's the other thing. And it was so hot, Michelle.
Like how hot?
Okay, so
like 90s?
The high, what was it? I think the high of the whole day was like in the high 80s.
Yeah,
and I was like,
hot.
that's not like I'm like, it could be hotter, but you have to think like it is
what time
early.
Did it start?
I think it's 7, but it's like early March, and it's like, okay, literally nowhere has it been this hot. Like even in LA, there's been like a couple hot days, but it's like everyone's been training the cold. So I'm like, I can't get why 85. So when I was out there cheering, I was like under the shade and I was hot. You know what I mean? And like these people are like out running in the sun, and I was like, oh,
totally.
That sucks. I was like,
LA,
so glad.
You never know what it's going to be though.
No.
It could rain. Yeah. It could be super hot. I don't think it's ever been like, is it good weather ever?
I don't. Okay,
like, perfect. You do it a lot.
I've done it twice, and like I don't even remember the weather either year I did it because I'm like, it must have just been fine.
Must have been good.
I'm like,
must have been good.
Must have been good.
Remember it.
But here's the other thing. Okay. So I went to Death Valley, So Saturday morning, I woke up in Death Valley and my fucking like cycling group chat blowing up. And I was like, what is going on? And everyone was trying to decide whether or not they were going to ride Montrose, the group ride that we do, because it was so fucking windy. Like, like insanely windy. People were like, it's unsafe. And I was like, I have never in all of my days have people skipped Montrose because of the wind. It was crazy. But I was like, well, good thing I'm not missing anything, blah, blah. Sunday, it was still very windy, not as windy as Saturday. So there was some wind event happening. So like we were at the mile 20 or at the out and back, so you can see people both, which is nice. So the people that were coming, I don't know, at mile 20, I guess on the other side, they're probably at mile like 24 or whatever. The wind, it was like a headwind.
Were they going
for them.
into the wind?
Yes.
Okay,
like
well that's at least better because once they turn around, they get the back.
You get the tailwind. That's true for the end of the race, which is nice. But we had like a tent set up, like one of those big like, like 4-leg tent things, and like it was getting like
blow.
Yeah, literally
like
started blowing away. I'm like, oh my god, it was crazy. So it was like not only was it hot as fuck, but it was like a hot wind. It wasn't like, oh, this will feel good. It was like, but yeah, I'm just so not envious.
That's like a death march.
It
Honestly,
was.
I do understand the option to pull out.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Maybe this is so unprecedented, like on the scale of like what it's been. You know what I mean? Because I swear the year I did it, it was definitely 80s. It was something where I think they were like, ooh, hopefully people know what they can and can't do,
Yeah.
It's so important too to understand what you can and can't do. Like this, okay. Another like slightly nuanced thing is I think people who don't train for a marathon and just go into it, there's always some of those. Like that's
Oh yeah.
borderline dangerous with
Oh yeah.
the weather as it was. But people who train for months, they might be able to get away with it. But like they're doing it for the people who I feel like don't train right or just like don't listen to their body, or
Yeah.
maybe you're having a really hard time.
I'd like to see the statistics of the people who did 18 versus 20. I don't know if they had that, but when being at
Same.
20,
And interview them.
yeah, like I want to know, because I was at when I said people who did 18 miles versus the full marathon, but at mile 20, I mean, there was a ton of runners. So I'm like, there can't be that many who finished at 18. I really don't think that there were. I mean, I saw people when I was at mile 20, there were people dying, like laying on the ground, getting stretched. People are coming up to our table. So our table had donuts, which is funny. No one wanted donuts at that temperature. And then we had like big jugs there was electrolytes in both of them. And all these people kept coming up and being like, water, I need water. And we'd be like, oh, it's just electrolytes.
Scary.
And they'd be like, no, I need water. And I'm like, no, at this point, you probably need electrolytes. But like people were desperate. People were getting stretched. Like people were walking. People looked miserable. This guy came up and was like walking so slow. And I was like walking with him. I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, someone kicked him on accident, like in his calf.
Oh my God.
And then I forgot
Your
what he said.
worst nightmare.
I know, literal. And he's like, I forgot. He needed like salt, or I forget what he needed. And I was like, I don't
He's
know
like, can you massage me?
He's like, do you have your massage boots with
Can you use a Swedish technique?
Literally. But I was like, these people are literally struggling,
Going
dying,
through it.
and they're still.
I mean, that's a marathon though.
That is true. It was very interesting though. I'm glad I was at mile 20, because it was just like, even the people in the faster groups, like the 3:30 people came. Obviously, you're pretty much running the whole thing at 3:30, but like we started getting like the 3:40, 3:50, and there'd be like people starting to walk, and I was like, damn, kind of crazy to see, because they probably took it out
100%.
so fast, and then they're like, fuck.
The weather. I would like to see, like, was that sunny in the morning?
It was so sunny the whole day.
Sucks.
Like no clouds. Yeah.
If that was my goal race, I would actually be pissed.
No, same. My God.
If you were to interview the people who stopped at mile 18, there's so many questions I would want to ask them that I feel like you can't really ask.
Like, do you regret your decision?
Yeah. Do you feel emotionally scarred? But I'm sure I don't know.
I don't know either, Michelle.
I don't know. We don't care about taking a medal early. That's
like,
fine. Like, who cares?
No, me either. Especially, that was the other thing I was thinking about. And I heard somewhere that the results are like messed up, and they were including the people who finished 18.
Sub
so
3.
yeah, it'd be like this girl won her age group, but it was just because she only did 18 miles.
They didn't take into that account?
I think maybe eventually they sorted it out, but this is like,
oh my God.
I know. And I'm like, also, how do you sort that out? Like, how do you know? You're not going to know. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to look at a result and be like, oh, she did 18?
Because isn't there a
the
tracker
trackers.
after 20?
Oh my God, you're right.
You think it
Okay.
should just default. But like, you're right. I mean,
probably-
if they didn't have a plan for that, that's crazy.
Also, imagine if you were, like in our age group, like whatever, 30 to 35, and like you're going to win your age group. And you're like, I don't know. Not that you would know that, I guess, while you're running, but like that would suck if some other person in your age group crossed the finish line way before you. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It's
I don't know.
It's
But
confusing.
I'm sure they figured it out. I'm sure everything's fine. But
Yeah, we're gonna need some stats. We're gonna need some info.
very
And again,
interesting.
if you did that and you're listening,
Weigh in.
totally fine.
Oh yeah.
I just hope, like, mentally, this is like, I think about it as me, and then I think about it like how maybe other people would feel. It's just such a vulnerable time to give somebody the out in a race like that.
It really is. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting, very interesting, honestly.
How's your training been?
Pretty good. This week's been really good. So I didn't do a long run this weekend because my ankle I don't know. No, because I was in Death Valley. No, sorry. I was in Death Valley. I ran Saturday. My ankle felt great. I did 6. So my coach, and then Sunday I was at the marathon, so I didn't run. But then my coach is like, okay, maybe do like a longish run Monday. I did like 6 again. Ankle felt great. I lifted on Monday. I felt so strong.
Damn, girl.
And then so then that was Monday. Excuse me. But yeah, my ankle felt great on the run. I was like, wow, I feel like myself again. And then I rode Tuesday and Wednesday. And then for some godforsaken reason, my ankles started hurting yesterday. And I was like, bitch, I haven't ran since Monday. Why are we hurting? But I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna run anyway. We gotta load the ankle, guys. That's what ChatGPT said. It was like you gotta load the tendons. And so I was like, I'm gonna load these tendons. But I did my trail run and I was like, it kind of hurt at the beginning and it was fine. But it was a nice trail run. It was hot.
Where are you hitting up the trails?
So
Near the Hollywood sign?
no, this was in Pasadena. There's a huge network of trails. So I did like from it's called the Hahamunga watershed, which is by JPL, NASA, JPL. And there's like it's like flat, but it's unshaded. And then you can like take that. There's a few different options. And then it connects to like the mountains. So you can like do that and then go up in the mountains. But I was like, I wanted to just do like flat. So I just did like a out and back there. And like I said, it's not very shaded in that section. And I was dying. But it was good.
Probably got a good tan. This is when you made the ice cream.
This is when I made the ice cream. And then I swam. And then today I have just a trainer interval ride and probably hit the gym again.
Get it, girl.
I know. I've been the last 3 weeks. I've been twice each week.
Okay, you've inspired me. And also, ever since I'm not sure if I have a muscle strain that led to nerve damage or shingles, I'm like, I guess I have to start warming up for my runs again and doing some strength training. But you know what made me really mad was I hadn't strength trained for a week and a half. And I was kind of like, and by strength training, I mean like doing something strength adjacent or like, I don't have any, I have 1 10-pound weight I bought from Target, which if you're just like, that's not enough. I know it's not, but you can still do some stuff. It just takes longer. But I was like so excited to do a strength workout that morning where my shingles started shingling. Yeah. And I just like couldn't. And so now I'm like, I'm doing like some squats before my run, some lunges, some like leg swings. And I'm just like, I'm Carolyn because just in case something's happening, I have to act now.
You do. That's good. You gotta be
safe.
Proactive.
Are you doing any new routine?
No, I kind of just like make shit up, which is probably not good. I probably need more structure, but I always do like a squat, a deadlift, a split squat.
Nice.
Maybe some lunges, and then I'll always do like a bicep curl and something with my shoulders because I'm like, I'm trying to get jacked. I want toned arms. My God.
I love a tricep move. I've been trying to do a little bit more core too because I feel like
that's good for running.
Yes, and my cores felt weak.
Yeah, same.
When your core feels weak, I feel like the core is like it's also mental. You know, your core. But when your core feels weak, I don't know. I just feel like a weaker runner.
That's so true. Oh yeah, and that's like everything my PT says. It's like half of my issues stem from a like weak ass and hips, but like also a lot of it's from weak core. And I'm just like,
so frustrating.
Also my calves are kind of weak, and I'm just like, okay, I run so much. I'm like, and ride my bike, and I'm like, am I that weak? That's embarrassing, you know?
No, I know. I get it,
dude. I don't know either, but
I have an apartment gym now.
Oh my God, you guys got an apartment?
Well, we just got. I still don't know. Okay. Side note, they're super dog discriminatory.
Oh, I don't like that. People are
like all places are. All places are like no pit bulls, but this list didn't make sense. Like the list of dog breeds. Usually, it's like they're weird about Malinois, but they're weird about Doberman on the list. And I've never had a place like say no to Dobermans, but technically Napa's a mix. Like, and we got her from a shelter, and they don't know I did a DNA test.
Yeah.
She's exotic. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, look at this Greyhound or look at this Rhodesian Ridgeback. No one knows what she is.
Right. And I would say Rhodesian Ridgeback. I'm not the expert, but.
The lady giving me a tour, watch, she's listening to this, was like, oh, like, is she a big dog? I'm like, well, she's 50 pounds, which like could go either way, you know?
Yeah, 50's not bad. What'd she say?
50 could be a small, like beefy dog. She's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, maybe like a Whippet mix.
Probably.
But then we literally had to send photos. And they're still like looking at the photos of her. They're like, well, if she has any characteristics of a Doberman, which she looks full Doberman to me.
Oh, to me, she looks like a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Oh my God. Well, see, it depends on the person, I guess, looking at her.
She's so
and how her ears are situated.
That's true. You got to find her when she's in the right mood, and her ears are like. She doesn't look like a Doberman. One of my friends has a Doberman.
She's mostly Dobie.
That's crazy. Yeah, one of my like good friends has a Doberman. They don't look alike to me.
If you're in person, you'd be like, what a Dobie. She mostly acts like a Doberman, and then like she's kind of a police dog Malinois.
Like a lot of the time are so cute. I don't know why people are weird about. Our apartment has
Dobermans are so easygoing too. They're like, yeah, they're breed to be protector dogs,
Yeah.
but they're the most like loving, very good with kids. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but like all the videos I've seen, I've never tested Napa with a small child. If you're willing to throw your small child into the ring to see
what
how
happens.
Napa acts, that'd be great. But anyways, the apartment, if we get approved,
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'll live there, but it has a gym.
Thank God. That's nice. That is like such a benefit. Ours, obviously, we do not. So, I mean, I like the gym I go to is great, and it's like
True. You have
I'm
your,
usually
your,
the only one there.
Your gym
so.
is sick.
It's
It's
sick.
like, I think you just have to like find your gym. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think I've found it's just like kind of far away, and by kind of far away, I mean it's 10 minutes, and like sometimes I get stuck in traffic.
Sometimes you have a stoplight.
There's like nothing around me though. There's like no options at all, like within a few mile radius. So it's like no matter what, I'd have to go. And there's like literally no one over there. It's so fun. I can like turn the music on, dance.
No, that's so
like my own
dancing in a
private
gym
gym.
is like when you're listening to music.
Yeah, it was a vibe. It's so fun. So
I love it.
And then when I go to Mallorca next week, the rides, they sent the routes. Girl. Okay, so there's options. Like there's 3 different options each day, like, you know, longest to shortest.
Yeah.
I think last year I did all the longest ones because like they wanted all the influencers like, you guys should like stick together, you know, and I was like, but I don't usually ride that many days in a row, especially that long.
And leading up to a race.
Yeah, and I have a fun race that with some, I guess I'm not tapering, which whatever. But like the routes are different than last year, except for one of them. Girl, one of them, they're so hard. And I texted this guy. Okay, they're all, I forget, they're all over 80 miles, but one of them's over 100, and they all have like over 6,000 feet of climbing. I'm like I'm in shape, but that's like, I have other sports. So I texted this guy Teddy, or not Teddy, that's his name's, yeah, no, his name's Dan. His
name's Theodore.
His name's Theodore. No, his handle has Teddy in it. His name is Dan. But he like also does triathlons. And I was like, so are you going to run at all? I didn't run at all when I was in Mallorca last year. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I looked at the routes. They're kind of like long. He's like, I was thinking about doing one of the shorter ones one of the days. And I was like, thank fucking God.
Oh my God.
Because I'm like,
You're so chill about not tapering. I am crazy about that. Which like, it's keep that mental state. You have to.
No, literally, I'm like so laid back. And then I'm like, I mean, tapering at that point would do nothing because I still have to like Wednesday, you know, fly 12 hours back and I'm gonna be all fucked up. So I'm like, well, you know, we'll just see what happens. But I'm like, okay, at least one of the days I'll get to run, hopefully. And then there is a pool there, like a really nice lap pool. And the ocean, but like it's gonna be cold.
And the ocean.
Last year I brought my wetsuit and I swam one morning and I was so cold and no one went with me and it was kind of scary swimming by myself. So in the ocean. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, are you gonna bring your wetsuit again, just in case?
I'm trying to pack lighter. Last year I brought so much shit and I like didn't need any of it. I brought like so many outfits and I was like, I like checked a bag. I'm trying to not check a bag, which is hard when you have a helmet and a bike seat and like.
Can you
We'll
wear
see.
the helmet on the plane?
I was gonna wear the helmet and the bike seat on the plane, just like tape it to my crotch.
Might
It's
as
a
well.
fashion statement. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow up.
Please do.
That'd be
Have you
funny.
had some good meals since Jordan's been gone?
Oh my
Did
gosh!
you eat flame
update.
broiler?
Okay. Oh my God, I forgot.
Oh my,
Don't
go
hate
today.
me. So I told everyone I was gonna get mercury poisoning from eating so much sushi. Guys, I haven't had any sushi yet,
You
but
haven't
I'm
had
going
any
tonight.
Sushi?
I'm going tonight.
Are you, wait, do you ride tomorrow or you ride tomorrow?
Yeah,
So you can have
so-
sushi. Actually, you can have sushi before a run. That's actually a
Oh,
great
yeah.
thing to eat before a run.
A lot
With
of
rice, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, me and some girls, my homies, are gonna go on a little date tonight.
Where?
But I forget. We're trying to text and figure that out. I don't know. Somewhere in Pasadena. But I'm so excited. They were so excited when I asked them, and I was like, yes. So the other nights, I forget what I made, but the thing I made last night, it's so lame because I was like, I couldn't think of things that Jordan doesn't like. He really doesn't. And I'm very curious to hear your opinion. He doesn't
Okay.
like dark meat when it comes to chicken.
I'm not a big dark meat person,
Really interesting.
but I think it's because I didn't grow up in the Midwest.
I think it's a Midwest thing. My mom always made chicken thighs. That was like one of our
I mean, like, same with
standard
my
dinners.
mom.
they were
Chicken,
so
like
good.
in a good, like a marinade.
Yeah.
My mom would make this like, it was like an Asian marinade. It was
Ooh.
delicious on rice with broccoli. Okay, I take it back. But I don't like go out of my way to like,
Fair.
when you're carving a turkey, I'm like, give me some. I'm always like, give me the white meat. I don't want the dark
Interesting.
meat in the turkey shaving.
I feel
cutting.
as the dark meat is more flavorful and it's more tender and moist, and then the white meat's like dry and gross. So that was my exciting dinner last night. Is I roasted up some chicken thighs, and I was like living on the edge.
What happened to takeout every day?
I know. I was like riding, and then it's expensive, and then but on Wednesday I went to dinner with my riding friends.
Okay.
So we like rode, and then we got there. So the problem is like they do it every Wednesday, and they always want me to come, but I'm like, we don't finish the ride till like 7:30. I'm like, I didn't get home till 9:30. That's too late for me. But once in a while, but I did get 2 margaritas. I wasn't even drunk. Like,
Hell yeah.
I was fine. But my Garmin was like, that's not good. But I was fine. So, but it was delicious.
Sometimes I feel like I live on the edge a little bit too much
Do you?
as a runner.
Do you? What happened?
I still don't have an early bedtime. I'm like very YOLO. Well, maybe because my whole life is YOLO right now, but I'm like too YOLO sometimes. Like I kind of want to be the person that's like, I have to be in bed by 9. Like I kind of want to be that person now.
It's not as fun though, because then I'm like, get like stressed
But you get
about
a good
it.
sleep. You get good sleep. You
Do
get
good sleep.
you know,
I got 8.5 hours last night.
so unrelatable.
I'm sleeping worse though. I thought without Jordan here, I'd be like spread out, 2 pillows, just like whatever angle. But like every night I've slept like shit. So I'm like, maybe I'm more
You need his
comfortable when he's here.
body.
I know. I'm like, that's so
Aw.
cute.
How about the cats?
Oh, they've been all over. Well, okay. The one cat, she's been screaming like more than normal. She's been screaming every night. And so I keep waking up and I'm like, is she sad that he's gone? Like, I don't know. But they've both been like sleeping on me, which is fun and very cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Dov is in LA right now.
Shout out. Hello.
I know.
Where is he?
Next game I'll get you tickets. This is kind of like a last minute thing.
Oh my God.
But
Please.
he's playing LAFC.
Oh my God, fun. Yeah, Jordan would love that. We've been to
Maybe I can get you Galaxy.
which one's at the BMO stadium and which one's in down by the Velodrome? I forget which one's which.
Inglewood. Crenshaw. No. BMO is LAFC.
Okay. Galaxy's down. Galaxy's in the same park as the Velodrome, which is the track. Yeah.
I just saw that when I was there. It's very
cool.
That's
where the Olympics will be.
Haley rides, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, when she's here.
When she's here.
But that's where the Olympics
Have
are
you
gonna
ever
be.
rode in there before?
It's so scary. Have you ever seen a
my God.
Velodrome?
I mean, when I walked in there, but
It's like-
I can't even imagine.
It's like
It's
banked.
okay. Haley's gonna be so mad at this comment, but I like.
Shout out to Haley.
Shout out to Haley. When I'm watching it on TV, I love to like make a comment in front of Dov, which it's like, how often am I watching? This is like Olympics,
Yeah.
you know, when the Olympics
yeah.
are on, and like I'll make a comment to Dov, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, this is like definitely an easy sport, which is like a complete joke because I know how like much energy is exerted.
Yeah.
But like when you're looking at it, it's just kind of like,
Yeah. Sometimes the angle, they don't look like they're going that fast. But when you're
Totally.
actually there and you like
Hardest
they
thing in the
pass
world.
you're like, holy shit, they're going so fast. But I think on
so
the TV,
scary too to pass.
I know. And
I
like
can't even imagine.
so at the Velodrome, so it's like banked, right? So you're literally like sideways, but like your momentum keeps you. But I'm like, that's terrifying to me. But when
Terrifying.
you're sitting in the stands, they don't let you sit in like the first 3 rows closest because I'm like, technically, you could just cyclists could just like fly over the edge and they're going like 100 miles an hour. But
Oh my God.
and like to get like started, you start like you're on your bike, like there's no brakes or anything. You're just like standing and someone like holds your bike. And then you have to just like as hard as you can like grind to get up to the. So I think that's why they kind of look like they're slower sometimes because they have to like get to speed. But like
That's so hard to think about that concept. Also, the amount of talk about core strength.
I
on
know,
top of
yeah,
everything
Haley
else.
is like she's
have to be,
freaking
like,
jacked right
jacked.
now. So she's doing doubles for a para athlete who's blind. So Haley's the guide. So Haley's in front.
Wow. Damn, you have to be a really skilled cyclist to do that.
Yeah, and they're training for like sprint. So Haley's like not riding longer rides outside and stuff like she used to. She's doing like shorter workouts, but like lifting a ton. And I'm so jealous because she like is so jacked, and I'm like, that's what I want.
Inspiration.
Yeah, her quads crazy. Shout out to Haley. She's a freaking beast. She's gonna be in the Olympics 2028. I bet.
Really?
I hope
Well,
so.
I bet. She's going to. Let's put it out there into the ether.
And we'll be there watching,
Yeah.
but not in the 1st
They'll be
3
like,
rows.
this looks so easy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
It's like the hardest freaking events in the world.
Right? I can never.
Oh, side note too, real fast. I started taking creatine.
Oh, say yeah. I take creatine.
Do you
I don't-
always?
Yeah, I don't really know what it does, but everyone's like, it's so good for you.
Oh my God, this is day 3.
Like a new woman.
I'm doing it for mental clarity. Like I need to be able to think better. And I think it's just like I just need some sleep. But like I just need to like think better. And then it'd be nice if my body liked it too. So far I don't notice anything, but
okay, that's good.
You know, I'll report back.
I started taking it because people I thought I saw something like my PTs like take it, but I think that it can help with like injury prevention.
Totally. Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's good for
let
the
me just-
muscles.
Instead of like strength training or stretching or doing all the productive things, let me just take creatine and then
Yeah,
prevent all
just
my
like I'm
injuries.
injured, so I'm gonna take creatine. I know.
Exactly.
Talk about an injury to like bring in the supplements. I'm just like, what could I be supplementing to not have to do my dynamic warm up?
I'm hungry.
That's all she wrote. I
It's
kind
not
of
even
hungry
lunchtime.
too.
I might make lunch. It's 10 a.m.
Well, you did have a crazy night of,
I did.
you know, a lot of brain power went into hammering the.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that story.
I'm like, what if people like cancel me?
Yeah.
They're like, that you're not supposed to do that. We're allowed to say things on here that we would never say on Instagram. So you guys are getting the inside scoop.
Yeah, literally, because I don't even post on Instagram.
I know. You'll get back
So
to
this
it
is just
someday.
like me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. And until next time,
We will
see
see you next
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.